always sort of been something that's been around in my life. Like my brother played guitar, my dad plays guitar, and then I wanted to learn guitar like my brother, so I would steal his guitar and his music and try and figure it out for myself. So it just kind of evolved into something that I would do all the time, and it became like the main thing that I would do. It wasn't like I just like intended to be a musician or anything like that. My writing's definitely changed a lot. It started out like 10-year-old songs about freedom and like happiness, and I've never written a lot of love songs, but I just wrote kind of like 10-year-old songs, and then as I got older, it definitely progressed in terms of lyrics and melody, and as I got more guitar skills, I was able to change a lot about how I wrote. Instead of just simple stuff, it became more melodic. I like really depressing music with deep lyrics. A lot of times I'm most inspired when I'm really into another artist, but also I think a lot of it is just experiences. Like I went to Drake freshman year, and there were a lot of reasons why I switched to Redwood, and I used a lot of that as material for songs, but it's hard to like write something when you're in the situation because it's hard to get perspective. So a lot of times I'll sort of experience something, and then a few months later I'll write about it because it just takes a lot of time to process it. A lot of the reason I left Drake was because I sort of associated with the wrong people and needed to get some distance from all of that. And I loved the music program there, and I still have a lot of friends who are in the music program there. I loved the teachers, but there weren't as many opportunities because I think a lot of it had to do with underfunding and things like that. And at Redwood, as soon as I came in, I knew the music program was just going to be a really great place to meet people, and there have been so many great opportunities, and I've met a lot of my best friends there, so it's been definitely a good decision to move to Redwood. I just released my third album. It's self-titled Noah Zimmerman, and this, in a lot of ways, it feels sort of like my first real project because the other two albums were me kind of figuring out the process of recording and producing and arranging songs, and as important as that was, I don't know if the final product came out as well as I would have liked, and this one I finally sort of figured it out, and I went into a studio to get it mixed and mastered. The actual recording was done in my closet, so I spent a lot of time this summer like in my room. It was just like me and a computer and an interface and the guitar, and I would just record for hours at a time, and then I went into a studio to work with a professional to edit it, and that was a really cool experience to get to learn how albums are mixed and mastered. And it's available on iTunes and Spotify and pretty much any online music vendor.
By now it has grown on you, and smile soaks through, yeah, it shows.